friends, how are you all doing? I hope everybody's fine, as I am, but I'm a little bit antsy because it's been raining for many, many days, and so I just gotta do lots of things inside. Just run outside to pick up eggs and look at the chickens, make sure they're okay. And but it's okay. I get to do a lot of stuff inside, like sewing and catching up on videos and stuff like that. We had a bad storm here, and so we didn't have electricity for about a week. And then after that, a week later, we had another storm. So we just been having like power outages and all kind of stuff. I'm really behind on my videos. I filmed a lot of stuff, but I just have not been able to upload them, and the internet has not been working, so I'm just really, really behind. So I'm gonna be just coming up with a lot of videos, guys. Like those rainy days are is a good thing because I'm inside editing, and so I'm gonna have like a lot of videos coming out for you guys. But today's another rainy day again, and since it's been raining for so many days, the plants are looking so amazing. I figure I'll just give you guys a little tour because it's drizzling right now, and I figure I can dash out there with my phone, not with my camera. So if you see sometimes my phone kind of goes, I don't know, back and forth, like it flashes and whatever, because I'm using my very old phone that I don't even use anymore. So that's my phone I'm filming with. So just I'm telling you guys up front, okay? Because I can't lock the screen, so the exposure wouldn't go back and forth in this phone. But anyways, I am going to show you my raised beds that you and I built together in this video. And then I'm going to give you a tour of my container garden that is right next to the greenhouse that is destroyed in the storm. And in the next video, I'll show you guys all the destruction that happened from the storm. And then 3 days ago, we had a tornado. We didn't get a lot of damage, but some branches broke on one of our tree. And of course, some more damage with the half damaged greenhouse. Anyways, that was that. So it wasn't much. Some people got more damage than us, but yeah, it just seems like we have a season this year. It's just like spring took a long time to come, and all of a sudden it's just raining a lot and it's really wet and soggy out there. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys update of the raised beds that we built. I'm gonna show you my container garden on that side, and I'm also going to show you guys my potatoes, guys. I'm so disappointed with my potatoes this year because the area that I planted in is just totally been flooding with the rain, and unfortunately like a lot of them didn't come up, so I'm going to have to plant a new set of potatoes. But I have good news with my strawberries because my strawberries did so amazing. I didn't do a video for you guys, but I've been eating the strawberries. I promised to cover them, but of course I didn't cover them because of all the rain and all. The one day we got with no rain, I was doing other things and I forget to cover them. There were 3 nice ripe strawberries on them. By the time I get there, 2 was gone. The birds got them. But the strawberries are doing really good. I even planted some more strawberries. But anyways, I'm just going to show you guys quickly what they look like. So let's go. Enough talking. I'm blabbling. I'm rambling too much. Let's go see the garden. So let's go see the garden. This is my entrance to the market garden. So let's take a walk there. It's raining, so if you see any spots on the camera when I edit this video, it's just rainwater that's on the camera. So yeah, we're in the garden, and let's check out the strawberries. The strawberries are doing amazing. But before that, guys, look at my tree. It's laden with fruit. It's just incredible. And this tree here has a lot of fruit on it. Let me pick some. Let me show y'all. It's my berries. They look amazing. They have a lot on it. These are Hascap berries. Guys, they are tasty. There's another one right here. They're just tasty and amazing. Woo. Oh my goodness, I picked a green one. I didn't see that. Let's pick some more in between there. There's a lot of them in between there. Okay, let's check out the strawberries. Woo! So here is the strawberries. And like I said, guys, they're doing amazing. Actually, there's one right here. I'm just gonna pick it before the birds get at it. There's quite a couple of them here. Yep. And there's a lot of strawberries on it. As you can see, this one is a different variety, so it looks like if it's not ripe. Oh my god, mosquitoes. So this one, they doesn't get really ripe. That's as ripe as they will get, but they're very sweet. I really like this variety. And I have some runners. So the strawberries are looking amazing. Get a nice little handful. I'm gonna come back and pick the rest, but I just wanted to show you guys. Now that you've seen my lovely strawberries, let's go on the other side of the property where I have the raised beds, and we shall see how they are doing. They're doing fantastic. Actually, let's check out the potatoes first. So these are my potatoes, and as you can see, they're not doing well at all. Just a couple of them that are coming up, poking themselves up, and the entire row it's not doing well. This is the next row here, and as you can see, just like 3 or 4 that poke themselves out. And then in this row here, I only have 1 that came out. So my potatoes are not doing good at all. Actually, there's 2. There's another one right. There's another one right here. So the rows of potatoes are not doing well. Not doing well at all. But I'll plant some more. The tomatoes over there are doing better. But look at my mint. My mint is doing amazing. And it's ready to be harvested. So I gotta come out here and harvest this entire row of mint and do some serious weeding. Hello chickens, why are you making so much noise? I'm making a video. I know you guys don't like water, but I can't stop the rain, I know. So this is the raised bed that we did together. And I'm just gonna show you what's in it. Now I planted some kale right here, and my chicken escaped and she dug in there. So yesterday I put in some flowers and some lettuce in there. And then this is my lettuce bed. I plant a mixed bed here, and they're so gorgeous, so amazing. I'm gonna let some of them go to seed. Then I have some spinach here which is starting to bolt. I'm gonna cut them back. And then I have my peas right here which needs to be I need to put some stick to hold them up, but like I said, it's been raining so much I don't get the opportunity to come out here to do that because it's just raining so much, and they're falling over, which is not good, but they're loaded with flour, so I'm gonna have to do that. And then this is my husband's favorite thing planted here. I transplanted some of them out, but they're just looking so beautiful. And these are colored, so they're just, sorry, these are what are those? These are colored greens. Yeah, these are colored greens, and they're just amazing. But yeah, this is the bed, and the bed looks amazing. I'm a little bit disappointed for my kale. This chicken, she's very naughty, but at least I have some here, and I have kale planted other places, so it's all right. But yeah, so my kale is there. And then I had some seasoning cilantro growing here. This one survived from my chicken scratching. One cilantro survived, but I have other cilantro, so I'm not really worried. And then I have one, she scratched up the bed, and one cilantro ended up right here. I didn't even plant cilantro on that side. But anyway, so I have 2 cilantro in this bed. But the bed looks good. The raised bed looks good, and everything is fine. So let me show you guys now the container garden. Let me give you a view of the container garden, what it looks like. Everything looks amazing here. They're growing really well. I just added some compost to the pots and everything is good. So I have some lettuce here. I have some peppers and tomatoes. This is a flower. This is some Brussels sprouts and another tomato which is kind of bolting and going to flower too quick. It needs to be it's supposed to be a tall tomato and it's at the flower already, which is not a good sign. The weather has been bad, that's why. More tomato, more lettuces which I'm gonna dry to put in my smoothie. There's a weed here, let's get it out. I have this pepper again. Look, it's starting to make pepper and it's very small, and that's not a good sign because of the changing of the weather again. And I have some, this is Brussels sprout. This is broccoli, some flowers, nothing in this pot yet. Corn, I'm gonna do a video on growing corn in pots. It's my new experiment this year and it's doing amazing. Some calendula, I have mint and one corn in here. This row here, I have eggplant, different kind of lettuces. Then I have some beans here. Look at that, my beans. Take one out and eat it. Mmm, so crunchy. I love growing these beans. These are my favorite beans. I plant a lot of them and I just love to come out here and snack on them. Mmm, they're so delicious. So delicious. Okay, my chickens are making so much noise. They're just, man. It's raining, so let me do this fast. I have more lettuce in here, butterhead lettuce. This is a medicinal plant that I have here. Starting to flower. I have some more tomatoes. This is chamomile, which I have to come and harvest. More tomatoes in this row. I have to take this inside. I'm going to make some smoothie with that when I'm going in. But this is my lavender and she's doing amazing. I need to come and harvest some. This is calendula I have in the back here. This is a marigold, which is so large. So this is like a hybrid variety that I've been saving for years and I take seed every year. This is some collard greens. I have another lavender. This is another, it's the English lavender and it needs to be harvested. I have some beets here and then I have some seasoning in here, parsley and some, what is this? This is some celery I have growing in here. Then I have some more beets. I have cucumbers and parsley and greens in the back there. It's a whole bunch of tomatoes I have growing this huge pot there. Then right here I am growing this, which is plantain. I took this in nature reserve some years ago. I took the seeds and I sprinkle it in there. And every year I allow this to come up and then I sprinkle it in different parts of my property. And now I have it growing different parts. But because I have some different variety, I'm just kind of experimenting with them here. But you see the size of the leaves? This is plantain. Do you see how big the leaves are? Yeah, I'm experimenting with that. This is amazing. This is good for skin, for hair, nails, eczema, all kind of stuff. I have to harvest it and I'm gonna leave this to dry. I have some lettuce here. I have this plant that is growing here. I think it's a medicinal plant. Now I have to do some research on it. So that's why I isolated in this pot here because I want to redo some research on it. And if it's that something that I'm going to use, I'm going to grow it other places. And here are some kale. I have mint. This is a different variety of mint that I got this year. And so I'm growing it here. I have mint in my market garden growing. I have like rows and rows of mint over there. But I want to try this and I already start to propagate some of it. Then I have eggplant here, more lettuces. I have a different variety of lavender right here. This I'm allowing it to go to seed. This is pak choi because I want the seed. We already ate a lot of it. And we have some more lettuces over here. This lettuce is going to bolt, so I'm going to have to cut it. More parsley, more lettuce. And this is Jamaican callaloo I have growing here. Right here, I have some cucumber, which is doing really well. And I have some lilliput flowers here. More cucumbers growing there. Right here, I have some greens mixed together with some spinach, which are started to bolt. And then this, a different variety of spinach, which is doesn't bolt very easy. I'm gonna let this one here, which I see making a flower, bolt, and then I'm gonna take the seed. So I'm gonna save it and plant it next year, but they don't bolt really easily. And I have cabbage growing in there. I have some flowers. I have some more beets growing there. Right there I have my stevia. Every year I grow a lot of stevia. I have some more. Which bed it is? Oh, right here I have stevia growing here too. So I like to plant a lot of stevia because I use it to make tea and stuff like that. Over here I have some flowers growing in here, and right in here I have some I have like this variety of plant that is growing here, and I heard it's a medicinal plant, so I have to research that one. I'm growing some little basil here. That's basil from last year, and I'm gonna transplant them, but I'm gonna put them indoors. That's why I have them in here. I'm leaving them. Then I have my thyme here, which is broadleaf thyme, which I usually grow inside, but I'm just experimenting with it outside here. It's another flower here with some tomatoes, and I have some more stevia growing right here. I have some more stevia. I have to trim them so they can grow taller. And yeah, so I mean, there's lots of things growing in the garden, but it's raining and I don't want to be just like talking too much because I'm getting all wet. But anyways, so this is basically the garden, the container garden that I have growing here by my half broken down greenhouse. And yeah, and everything is looking green, looking well. I have plastic down. I mean, I have a video on that. You can go back and watch it if you want. And once the rain stops falling, we're going to put pine straw in the middle here to prevent pooling of water from mosquitoes, because as you can see, once it start raining a lot, like water start gathering there. But everything is looking good. I have this beautiful celery. Celery is looking so good. This is from store-bought that I grow. This is really good. And I have some more celery in there. This plant, I'm leaving it to go to seed. Isn't this amazing? This is like a lettuce, and I just leaving her to go to seed, and I'll collect the seed. It's very tasty, but it's just a lettuce. And yeah, I have all different kinds of beets. But one more thing I want to show you guys is this kale here. I love this kale. This kale go through like almost through the winter, and it comes back. And it tastes really, really good when it gets cold. So I like to grow this kale, and it's going to grow really big and tall. These are my chives, and as you can see, they have already gone to seed. And I'm just leaving them to dry a little bit more. Once the rain stops falling and a nice sun come out and they dry, I'm going to pick all the heads off. And then I'm going to dry them, and that's going to be my seed for next year. And yeah, so let me give you guys a final look at the garden. Oh, I didn't show you my beans. I have beans growing in here, and I'm going to show you guys how to make this simple trellis. I'm going to do a video on this dollar store simple trellis. Yeah, that's basically that. And this is what the container garden looks like. Looking very beautiful, and everything is green and lovely. Yep. So okay, you all, this is a little tour of the container garden and everything that I show you in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, this is what everything look like. This is the update. And please pray that this rain would stop. Please pray that this rain would stop so I can come out and do some gardening. Anyways, guys, remember, you're beautiful. Think beautiful thoughts in your brain. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.